Another thing that I want to do first, right off the bat, is I do some data capture, right? I want to know some basic high-level overview information about this couple. What do they have in their names? Where is it sitting on the balance sheet?
Right.
And I'm kind of a good third party in the middle here to facilitate these discussions. But I think a big question that is really important to ask your partner is about debt coming into any relationship.
Yes, right.
Student loan debt, credit card debt, who are co-signers? Are you a co-signer on an account you may or may not know about or remember about?
Right.
And how do you envision keeping your money managed together? Will you have separate accounts? Will you have joint accounts? These are some really good basic talking points to have with your partner. And a lot of times I like to ask them, Joe, we've talked about this before, what your money personality is. It's kind of a fun little quiz to it's a little icebreaker.
For sure.
So are you a carpe diem, a money guru, or a penny pincher? Right? Do you like to spend more than what you have? Are you somewhere in the middle? Or do you save immensely everything and you've always got a surplus? So that's kind of a good little icebreaker I like to do with couples, and something you can do also, right? To say, hey, how do you feel about this? Right? Are we on the same? That's okay if you have different personalities, but at least to know how each other feels about making financial decisions.
Definitely. So what are some other like basic questions? Let's say there's someone's watching this right now and they go, you know what, this is a good thing. I should go talk to my partner about this tonight. What are some other like real, let's say gentle icebreaker type questions they could be asking to begin to uncover some of this information and maybe get to know their partner on that level? Because it is tough to talk about. It's tough when you're talking to like your tax preparer about your own finances, let alone doing it with the person you love the most. So are there any other like little questions you have up your sleeve that folks could use maybe like today to help them kind of broach the conversation?
Yes. So I talk about you can set a money date.
Okay.
That's very exciting.
Right.
Just something to kind of map out, hey, where's our daily dollar spent? And I always encourage people to start with a budget sheet. It's easy, just knowing what are our numbers, where's everything going, right? Or how much Starbucks do we buy every week? Right? We're mindful of online shopping. Are we going out for groceries, or how often are we Uber eating?
Right.
If we eat out twice a week, maybe we eat out once a week, right? What are little changes that we can be making? I think it's also important to write down your financial goals.
Yes.
Right? Say, hey, let's talk about our financial goals. Make it a game, right? I'm going to come up with 3, you come up with 3. Let's see if we have the same goals.
Definitely.
Right? Start somewhere like that. Then maybe you do a budget sheet. Another big thing too, Joe, that I see with couples, and I encourage them, is to check their beneficiaries on accounts.
For sure.
On bank accounts, on mortgages, on credit cards, our retirement accounts. Because this is something also, we get so caught up in the day-to-day, but we want to make sure that our partner, if that's who's in our minds, we want to get those accounts.
Right.
Well, is there an ex-spouse, a deceased person on these accounts? That's important to look at together as well.
100%. So I love that, kind of like sort of easing into it a little bit. A money date's kind of a fun way to think about it. So maybe you might do your last DoorDash for a little while, sit down, enjoy your meal, and start talking through the numbers and the finances, which is great. I know in my relationship with my wife, I'm the numbers person for sure. She doesn't really like numbers a whole lot, so she'll let me do the spreadsheeting, but we do want to talk about, hey, what are all these Amazon boxes showing up to the house? What's going on here? Kind of go through that sort of stuff. So that's, yeah, right. That stuff's great, which is fantastic.